do not. You can stand out there and protest all you want. All right, you can't have curse words on your signs.
That's freedom of speech.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not obscene. Just obscene language on a sign is not freedom of speech.
Yes, it is. I can say to someone in the parking lot and they can't arrest me.
Ma'am.
Your badge numbers. Back up. What's your badge number? What's your badge number? What's your badge number?
My ID's in my car.
In broad daylight along a busy roadside, a peaceful protest begins to draw attention not from passing drivers, but from approaching officers. What starts as a discussion about signs and language quickly turns into a debate over the limits of free speech. The protesters stand their ground, insisting their message is protected, while the officers argue that certain words and gestures can escalate into public disturbance. Tension builds as each side questions the other's authority and understanding of the law. The conversation becomes less about the signs themselves and more about where constitutional rights end and enforcement begins. As voices rise and explanations clash, the encounter reveals a deeper conflict, one not about a single word on a sign, but about interpretation, control, and the boundaries of expression in a public space.
They're flipping us off.
Yeah, what's that?
They're flipping us off.
Don't be out there creating a problem or disturbance.
Well, then if they do it to you.
This is what I'm saying. If you come out here creating this disturbance and violating these modes, I got more complaints. You're going to have to leave. You want to stand out there and protest and hold your signs up? I don't care. All right? But don't be harassing the motorists. Don't be flipping them off. That is against the law. You can't do that.
Can we tell you guys what they do to us?
Yes. All right, but you can't stand out here and create problems.
So why don't you go arrest them then? Or go talk to them?
Be quiet.
Yes. Keep it up. I'm telling you, we just ain't New Orleans. We'll put you in jail.
Okay, what is
You
going
understand?
on?
Let me get my phone, film you too. Well, I got a body cam, so you can film too. Okay? I'm trying to be respectful to you. We're not going to tolerate that out here.
Okay.
We understand each other.
Okay.
All right. You can stand out there and protest all you want. All right. You can't have curse words on your signs.
That's freedom of speech.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not obscene. Obscene language on a sign is not freedom of speech.
Yes, it is. I can say to someone in the parking lot and they can't arrest me.
Ma'am,
It is a constitutionally protected right. That is
No.
First Amendment.
I'll challenge you and I'll put you in jail and you can go to court and tell the judge. If he let you go,
You
it's fine.
can't put me in jail
You
or
wanna-
make me go to court.
Do that and I got you.
Ma'am, don't test me because I will put you
Let me just explain something to you. Words like that are considered hostile words.
Cannot use
They
in
mean,
public.
if you go around saying something like that to somebody, you're agitating a fight. Okay?
All right,
Any
so what
average
about the
person.
agitators that are driving past us and harassing us?
You're the one standing out here in the street. What are they saying to you?
So
you.
pay for them. They're
No.
saying,
If
fuck
you get
they're
that license
saying,
plate,
get in front of our
if
cars
you
so
get
we
a
can run
license,
you
ma'am,
over.
I'm talking.
They're saying
you
we
keep
want you to
yapping and I'm
die.
talking. Okay?
Freedom of speech.
You know. Well, you come up with all
Well, we
the
can
law.
tell you, if you violate
The
the law, you will be
Constitution.
arrested.
Not Constitution.
Well, what law did I violate?
Don't violate the law.
Well, explain to me in what section? What section did I violate?
Agitate anybody out here, you
No,
can be
you
arrested.
can't.
You can.
Okay, but where does that say that in the law? Give me recite it for me.
It is a
Violence.
constitution.
But where is that?
If you create the violence, you will
Yes.
be arrested.
We have the freedom of assembly.
But a lot of times, honestly,
You
it's
cannot make
reactive.
obscene-
They
Freedom
say
of
it's
assembly. You have freedom of
Why are
speech.
you holding a child with
It's a
words like
vulgar
that?
word,
So
is it not?
That's an offensive word.
Okay. Oh no, is an offensive word.
If you don't like ice, then you say, I don't like ice.
You want to go to the judge?
But you don't use offensive words.
Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
telling you.
No, I'm not backing down.
I've obscene, vulgar language. Cannot use.
Explain to me, and where does this say this?
I explain it. It's going in one ear and out the other.
Because, okay, if that was the case, then you would be arresting
Louisiana law says you
from where I am.
vulgar, obscene language.
You don't live around here.
Yeah, I do. Oh, wow, that's a real big assumption.
Where you live?
None of your business.
On Quinn Road.
And what impressed you to come out of your whole sign?
Freedom for humanity. I'm a freedom fighter. Freedom for humanity. I'm a local activist.
That's what they're
Saying you're a
doing.
fighter.
I'm a local activist. I go around all communities.
Activist. She's an activist.
No, and I'm a fighter, a freedom fighter, yes. It goes under the same line. Freedom of...
You the one's challenging me. I'm just going to give you.
You're espousing violence.
When have I ever imposed violence to you? Did I...
I'm saying
Right
is
there.
that
Again.
But how is this...
Nasty
There's
word.
no such thing as a violent word. If a word hurts your feelings...
Summers book?
Yeah, I got one.
Give me some. I'm just going to give
Look
him
at all the
something.
blood there. They're inciting violence.
I didn't do anything. I mean, I'm holding a sign, but I'm not
You
arguing
can't
with you.
hold vulgar language out here.
You absolutely can.
Can you explain it?
You can.
Why not?
All right. We have
You don't know?
full ability to have the.
So you're a police officer, but you don't know. That's what you just told me. That's what he just told me.
I don't know what you're asking.
I asked you to answer the question that he just said, and you said you don't know, you're new.
It's okay.
You just said, do you know? I said,
Do you know if it's illegal to say F you?
Yeah, to a person it is.
No, I'm asking him. I'm asking him now.
That's a her.
She, I'm sorry.
Vulgar or profane language is generally protected under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, as the Supreme Court has ruled that the government cannot ban offensive speech simply because it's vulgar. That was a 2-second Google search.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, here's the thing. If I'm asking her and you can't answer that, that shows a very bad from police.
I'm telling you, you're not going to do it here.
Yeah, but the police, that's sort of like us hiring people who can't.
I'm going to give you a summons to go to police.
That's kind of bad if you're being hired and you can't. I don't.
Tell the judge you can stand out here, flip people off, and show.
That's what I'm saying. It's bad they got y'all out here. It looks bad.
Nice. Can you tell the judge?
If you're in sight, Marlon.
What's your ID, miss?
Oh, right there. You just heard it.
You have your ID?
You just heard him say.
Oh, you have your ID?
Okay, well, I caught you on camera. I'm going to go to the police office and explain this. I got you both. Wait, what's your badge numbers? Back up. What's your badge number? What's your badge number? What's your badge
My
number?
ID's in my car. What am I being ID'd for? What crime did I commit?
I'm giving you a summons, and you want to
Giving
identify
me a
that.
summons is not arresting me.
I'm arresting you.
What's your badge number? What's your badge?
114.
Don't push me out. Don't push me. You just almost assaulted me by coming in.
Okay?
Come here,
fine with me.
I'm trying to.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. You're going to jail.
Hey, I feel. Oh,
Hey! Get off of her!
you! That's really hurting people.
You're going to go to jail too.
You want to
Stop!
go with her?
No.
Go up.
Oh, I caught that. Thank you. Please say that again.
They're all going to jail. Put them all in jail.
I didn't do anything.
You're under arrest.
In the middle of a tense roadside protest, the confrontation escalates as officers attempt to justify their actions, while protesters push back, demanding clear legal grounds questions about free speech identification. And alleged offenses collide with firm assertions of constitutional rights. An exchange quickly becomes heated, voices rise, and control of the moment begins to slip, as both sides refuse to yield. What starts as a disagreement over signs and language transforms into a broader struggle over authority, accountability, and the limits of enforcement. In public space, the situation ultimately breaks down into chaos, ending in arrests, leaving behind unresolved questions about where legal boundaries truly lie and how far law enforcement can go when challenged in real time under pressure.
I know this. This is, what's your name, officer? Detective?
Nope, McCullough, 5309.
You gonna mace me now too? You still searching in my car?
I don't have any mace.
Come on. Go ahead, search in my car. You're frisking, right? You're not searching, you're frisking. You're frisking, right? You're frisking my car? Because this is like a search because you opened up my
move back
my socket. I'm here, officer.
You don't need to be in my face. I'm not in your face.
You in my face.
I'm not in your face.
You
I
in my
didn't move
face
the whole time.
You in my face.
No, you just keep walking. You just keep walking closer to me.
You in my face.
You just keep walking closer
You in my face. There's nothing in my car. Go ahead. You're not searching? Plain view. That's not plain view. That's not plain view. That's underneath my seat. That's not plain view. But you can look though, because you're going to find. You ain't gonna find. So you can keep on looking, because it's not plain view. It's not plain view. And my license is good. My registration is good. And this is Officer So. This is not a citation. This is not because of my tinted windows. This is a search and
stop
frisk.
is because of your tinted windows.
This is a word. So this is what y'all do for tinted windows.
No.
Y'all don't do this for tinted windows.
No, you want me to explain again to you?
So why do you do this for tinted windows?
Because you had a knife on you, and she was moving around a ton when we came up to the car.
She was moving.
That's
How could you see in my windows if they dark? And she was moving around a ton.
When I walked
so how could you see? How could you see her in my tinted windows if she was moving around a ton? If you can't see in my car, so how do you moving around a ton? Hey, yo, could you put my license back? Could you put my license back?
Right there in plain view.
Put my license back.
You can look. It's right there.
Don't touch my. Go ahead. Look, officer. Keep searching, because this is not a stop and frisk. This is a stop and search. This is a stop and search. Could you agree? Is
No.
this a stop and search?
No, it's not.
Is this a stop and frisk? This is a stop and frisk. You got my license? You got my license, officer. Do you got my license? There's no gun in there. You're gonna be searching. You're practicing. You're fishing. You're f***ing fishing. You're fishing. Take it all out. Take it all out. Take everything out. You're fishing. You're f***ing fishing. You're fishing. You're fishing. You're fishing. You're fishing. Take it all out. Take everything out. Want my trunk now? You fishing? You want my trunk? You want my trunk fishing? You fishing, man? Where's my key? You want my trunk fishing? You fishing right now. Fishing.
All right, why don't you just
Nah.
down and stand over here and finish what he wants to do?
You want my trunk too, Fisher? They're fishing, man. I'm gonna open my trunk too. Here go my trunk too, fisherman. Here go my trunk too, fisherman. Hey, fisherman. Fisherman. Go ahead, fisherman. Go ahead. What's your plate number? Ain't nothing in my car. Why you pulling me over?
I've told you this.
Because my
literally
tinted
5
windows?
times.
So this is what you get for tinted windows, right?
No, that's what you get for having
This is
a
what you
knife
get
on.
for tinted windows? You didn't know I had a knife on me until you fished. Until you start fishing, right? You didn't know I had a knife on me until you started fishing, right? You want to check my tent? I'll take it off right now. You still fishing. You still
I told you
fishing.
we had a tent reader. We would have told you.
You fishing, bro. You fishing. You fishing. You pull me over my tent, I'll take it off right now. If that's what it is, I've been pulled over 5 days in a row for my tent windows. I got a letter from my doctor about my tinted windows.
Can I see it?
No, you can't see it.
Okay, so that
You already fished. You already fished.
You want to get back in the car?
No, I'm not doing nothing, bro. Give me my license.
You want me to check the tent or no?
No, I want my license, bro. And I'll give you my letter from my doctor.
Okay,
No.
that's
Give me
not-
give me my license.
From the doctor.
Give me my license, bro.
Is the tent legal or not?
Man, my tent's legal, bro.
Dude, take a breath. I know you're having a rough
No,
night.
you
obviously.
had a rough night, bro, because
I'm
you just
having
pulled me
I'm
over
having a
and
great
made me have a rough night, bro.
Okay.
You
can get
you
back
pulled
in-
me over.
Get
Oh,
back
you
in.
fished enough? You fished enough?
So you don't want me to
Can I get my license?
Sure.
Can I get my
I
license?
won't check the tent.
Are you done? Are you done?
Do you want me to check the tent?
Nah, you done. You done though.
Yeah,
You
I'm
done touching my car?
I'm done. The
All right,
knife
cool.
you have is in
Y'all have a knife. Y'all have a knife. You want the
in your-
knife?
it's in your
You want it? You want it?
No.
You want it?
No.
I'll give it to you.
not
You
illegal.
done fishing? Y'all done fishing? All right. Good night.
Drive safe.
Have a good night.
Late into the interaction, the tension sharpens as the driver repeatedly demands a return of his documents, while officers continue their search. Frustration builds as he accuses him of overstepping, insisting this has gone beyond a simple traffic stop and into a broader search without clear justification. He points to what he believes is fishing, calling out each action as it unfolds and questioning the scope of the stop in real time. The officers remain focused on their investigation, while the driver challenges every move, asserting his rights and refusing to accept the situation quietly as the exchange winds down. The tone shifts from confrontation to conclusion, leaving behind a stopped vehicle, unanswered disagreements, and a final reminder of how quickly a routine encounter can escalate when trust breaks down on both sides.